Hello everyone, this is HammerTron here with a new action figure review for you. This video goes up on a Wednesday, so this is Wrestling Wednesday. I'm reviewing an action figure by Mattel. This is from the WWE Elite Collection Legends series. This is series 15. The Legends series WWE Elite Collection action figures are exclusive to Target stores. This action figure was released in 2022. I bought this in early 2023. And here it is in a nice window box where we can see the action figure of X-Pac. And X-Pac was part of the DX Army at the time of this outfit that he has here with a nice helmet. We see some nice accessories in the window boxes. So the window boxes are much better than any windowless boxes. So here is the front of the box. That's an interesting shape here. I wonder if this was designed to make it a little more difficult for people to steal things in the store. So here's the front. Here is the top of the box. Here is the bottom of the box with some manufacturing information there. Here is one side of the box with a picture of X-Pac and DX. Here is the other side of the box with the picture and the WWE Legends logo. And the back of the box that has a little biography about X-Pac, and then the cross-sell showing the other action figures of this wave. So I will open this up and review the action figure in just a moment. Here is the X-Pac action figure and a couple of the accessories that were not on the action figure. There are actually a lot of accessories on this action figure. So here are a couple of accessories. We have a pair of mic holding hands, nicely sculpted, and the hinges work. So looks nice. And we have a pair of sunglasses. So these will fit on over the face, right above the nose. Looks nice. Let's see how tall this X-Pac action figure is. According to the tape measure, right about 7 inches tall, or almost 18 centimeters tall. So it's a nicely sized action figure. Let's take a look at the action figure. Now we do have another accessory. There's a helmet, the DX Army helmet. So it just fits on over the head there. And let's try the sunglasses. They fit right over the face here. So it looks nice. And we can put the helmet on over that. There we go. Let's take a look at some of the other details here. Now there's a lot of cloth goods on this. There's kind of a leather jacket. I don't know what the material is. It's certainly not really leather, but it's fits all over the body here. And then more cloth goods for the pants here. Nice camouflage design. It feels like these are slightly different materials. This one might be just a little bit thinner. And underneath here, there's kind of a plastic vest or something that fits over the body. Now this jacket is held together with a piece of Velcro here. If we move the sleeves, we just have some wristbands, but those are painted on the wrist. Let's see, can we find it? Yes, there we go. So it's painted on the wrist there. Now there are elbow pads that cover the double jointed elbow joints. So I can feel the elbow pads here. So a lot of the WWE Elite Collection action figures have elbow pads. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So I can feel the elbow pads here. There's also knee pads covering the double jointed knee joints that are under the cloth material here. Now this plastic vest that's covering the body, I think it will attach, I think it attaches together in the back here. The only way to really see it, I think, is to remove the jacket. So I don't know if I will do that. Maybe I will eventually. And then for the pants, there's a piece of Velcro here on the back, but it seems like the pants are tucked under the plastic vest. So I think I would have to remove the plastic vest first in order to get to the pants. So we also have boots here, nicely sculpted boots. Now I can't pull it up high enough, but I can feel that the boots come to an end up here somewhere. Now if we look at the feet there, we might be able to see a gap between the foot and the ankle. So there's a peg from the leg straight down into the foot. So there's no ankle pivoting at all. So some of the other action figures I've been able to jiggle it, so maybe it's just a little bit of give on the peg, but it's not actually meant to be a joint. So there's no ankle pivoting. So here we have long hair, goes over the shoulders, so that will limit some of the articulation. So I don't know if I want to take the clothes off or not, because I think there is a wrestling outfit under the DX Army clothes, but it's too much like a doll. That shouldn't be a surprise. Mattel makes Barbie, so there's a lot of clothes for Barbie. So maybe they just use some of the clothes for the WWE Elite Collection action figures. Let's take a look at the articulation here. So I think I can jiggle it up and down just a little bit, but the hair gets in the way there. We can turn side to side. And just a little bit of tilting. Now the shoulder joints, we can go out this far. And go in a little bit. I think the plastic vest under here might be interfering a little bit with the articulation. Also the cloth material is getting in the way. But we can move up and down. I think we could go all the way around 360, but the cloth material is really getting in the way. So at least that's working. We do have bicep cuts here. And here. So that is working. We have double jointed elbows, but the elbow pad, the plastic elbow pad, is getting in the way of the articulation, so we can't get very much out of it here. Plus the cloth material is also getting in the way. This elbow does just a little better. And the wrists, we can turn them and they hinge. Twist them and they have a hinge. I think there is an abdomen crunch in here. I can feel it jiggling a little bit, but this plastic vest is what is getting in the way there. We have a waist twist. So that's working. And at the hips we can do the splits. We might be able to go just a little bit farther, except the cloth material is getting in the way. But not too bad. We can kick forward, kick back a little bit, kick forward, and kick back a little bit. We have an upper thigh cut. So that is working. We do have double jointed knees, but only the top one seems to be working. The little plastic knee pad that I can feel under here, I think, is interfering with the articulation for the lower knee joint. Same thing on this side. I'm getting the top one moving, and I can get the lower one just a little bit. So the cloth material and especially the plastic knee pads are getting in the way of full articulation. We do have a boot cut, so that is working. And the ankle joints are incredibly stiff. I have not tried very hard to move those, but we can see the joints there. We do see the joints here. So it's there. It should be working. Maybe it's just very stiff. Maybe I should use a hairdryer to warm it up to make it more pliable, but I can't get the ankle joints to move, so I don't know if I'm going to try that. I want the action figure to stand, so I'm happy that it's actually standing. I think the cloth material and the plastic vest is getting in the way of getting the arms to go down. So I'll have to think about if I really want to try removing these accessories. I think personally I'd prefer that the clothes be sculpted plastic, you know, with the sculpted wrinkles and painted, and then they could just make another one to have the wrestling outfit for X-Pac. I think I'd be happier with that, because I don't think I really want to be changing clothes on action figures. It's just too much like a doll for me. But looks nice, and I think the joints are working pretty nicely, except for the limitations due to the elbow pads and the knee pads and the cloth material. Here is X-Pac with no jacket on. Here's the jacket over here. So there's the Velcro on the front there. So it wasn't too hard to take off. We can take the hands off to slide the sleeves over the arms, and also we can remove the head because the hair was holding the jacket in place. Now what's interesting is here, looks like on the shoulder we have a little tattoo. So we wouldn't have known about it if we didn't take it off. So I was right about the elbow pads being on the arms here, and that is interfering with some of the articulation. So eventually those will wear out and maybe just fall off, but we'll at least be able to move the arms all the way. Also, they do go around 360 without the jacket. And this is a plastic shirt or vest, and it looks like it is held together here. So if I take that off, we should be able to plug it back in. So I suppose it is meant to be removable so we can change how X-Pac looks. So I think I'll get to the plastic shirt and the pants here in just a moment, and we'll see what he looks like in his wrestling gear. Here is X-Pac with the rest of his accessories taken off. Here is the plastic shirt or vest. So we just have to slide it off the arms. So we should be able to put it back on exactly the way it was. Looks nice. And here are the pants. Takes a little bit of work to slide them over the feet, but it does work, and then we should be able to put it back on the way it was. But here is X-Pac in his wrestling gear. So it looks like we would have to take off some of the accessories in order to see the details of the action figure. Looks like DX is on this shirt here, and he also has DX on the side of his legs there. So there's a lot of detail in this action figure. So I'm just a little annoyed about having to remove all the clothes. It's too much like a doll, but certainly looks nice this way too. So maybe if they had sculpted the jacket and legs, made those different parts, I'd have two X-Pacs, one in this outfit and one with the DX Army uniform. So looks pretty good. Here is X-Pac next to a pair of 4-inch action figures. On the right is an adventurer from an Animal Planet set I reviewed a while ago. On the left is the Fortnite Jonesy action figure by Jazzwares. And I think X-Pac could be used as a giant compared to these action figures in a display or diorama. Here is X-Pac next to a 6-inch action figure on the left, the Fortnite Legendary Series Havoc action figure by Jazzwares, and a 7-inch action figure on the right, the Masters of the Universe Masterverse He-Man action figure by Mattel. And I think X-Pac fits in nicely in either scale, either as an unusually large person in the 6-inch scale, or he fits in perfectly with the Masters of the Universe action figures. The HammerTron Sledgehammer rating for the X-Pac action figure it's pretty good. I like how it works. All the joints worked for me. The only limitations were due to the knee pads and elbow pads with the extra plastic they added. So I'd like Mattel to sculpt the pads as part of the action figure, so that doesn't limit the articulation as much. Also, that'd be one less part that would fall apart eventually. The cloth goods, they're interesting, although I don't really want to change the clothes very often because the wrestling gear underneath looks pretty good. Mattel could have made two separate action figures, one with the clothes sculpted on it and the other with the wrestling gear. I probably would have bought two of them. But I'm just really happy that all the joints were working properly. It would also be nice if Mattel added some ankle pivot on the action figures. I don't think any of their WWE Elite Collection action figures have ankle pivot, but that would just increase the posability of the action figures. But all in all, this is a pretty nice action figure. I like it more than I thought it would because of the cloth goods, but those were not too hard to take off or put on, so pretty nice action figure. Thank you for watching my review video. Remember to like the video, please leave a comment, let me know what you think of this action figure, and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my future reviews. I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.